What's going on, everybody? How you doing? DaddyCool here. Wanted to provide an update on the VW bug search. So I had originally taken a look at a 66 Cal style or Cal look Beetle that was coming out of New Mexico. It's going to be a little bit of a hike. It's like a 24 hour drive from here. My plan on any of the cars I buy is either rent a car one way and go with a buddy or my sister, which I've done in the past, drive out, pick up the new car and come back, or fly out. In this case, for New Mexico, I would have flown out. It was about Albuquerque. I'm going to say it was about 60 to 100 miles southwest of Albuquerque, close to the Texas border. Seemed a little bit far to drive to trek all the way back in a car that I really don't know. I'm not too familiar with. Don't know how reliable it is. It has that one apparently had a fresh 1915 motor in it, but then again, I don't know who built it and all that sort of thing. So instead, I found a 64 Beetle. It is, again, more of a Cal style kind of drag look bike. I'll put up some pictures when I get there and I take some photos of it. It's really sharp, very, very sharp. It's got a metallic silver paint, pretty cool wheels. One thing I'm not actually all that happy with is it has Cal style doors, so they eliminate the vent, and I can show a picture of that, but those front window vents get eliminated and it's a one-piece window on both sides. Anyhow, that is in Wisconsin, and it's about 90 miles straight north of where I'm at today. So much closer, save a ton of time, money, and of course risk by going close, because in case that thing breaks down, AAA, I have AAA RV coverage, which I think is up to 200 miles or 300 miles from home, or tow. So you get great coverage. It's only 120 bucks a year. I highly recommend it if you're into any of these old cars. Just spend the money, get the best AAA package, because I end up using it once or twice a year, whether it's with something with a family member needing a tow or help. The Ghia that's behind me, that I had an issue where that thing died out a few miles from home and they ended up towing it back. It's just nice to give a call, and within an hour they're there and you sign a piece of paper. A tow is going to cost you at least 100 bucks anyway, so it's just a smart thing to have. Some videos. So anyway, stand by, should be more to come, should be pretty exciting. Thanks.
DaddyCool, take one.
Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Jack with DaddyCool, on my way to Wisconsin with a friend. We'll just call him Mr. X because he's wants to remain anonymous here, sitting in the car naked next to me. No, he's actually wearing boxers. Taking a look at this 64 bug that I talked about in my other video. Really excited about it, extremely clean. The pans are so clean, I can't believe it. It had a frame off rotisserie restoration. So this thing looks, I'm not gonna say showroom new, but it's very, very clean, which was one of my requirements. I don't do body work, don't wanna touch it, don't wanna deal with rust. I'm not good with welding and Bondo, so that ain't gonna happen. Mechanicals, I'm an A+, so it should work well. This thing out of the box has a 1776 motor with 5,000 miles. It does have dual HPMX 40 carbs on it, and I think a nice merge header exhaust, so it should put out a little bit of power. The primary things I'm going to be looking at are going to be drivability at this point, because I've seen stuff. Pictures don't tell the full story until you see the car in person too, so remember that if you're ever looking for a car. Stuff can look amazing on film or on the camera, and then it can be disappointing when you go see it. So mechanically, I want to look at several things. I want to make sure brakes are rock solid. This guy claims all new brake drums, shoes, and lines, so I want to make sure there's no softness in the pedal. Also want to make sure it's speed. If I hit the brake and let go of the wheel, I'm not pulling. I want to check the shifting. Those gearboxes are getting old now. We're talking 40, 50, 60 years on a gearbox. They tend to get sloppy. The synchros wear out, so you can get some grinds, some rough shifting. So there could be potential shifting issues, and also just the overall feel of it. The coupling does wear, and in the tunnel there is a, I guess you'd call it a grommet that the shift shaft runs through that can wear out. Those are easy to fix, but it's still time, and this guy's asking pretty much top dollar, I guess you'd say, so I'm expecting a top dollar, top condition type car. Other than that, body panels look good. It's not a stocker. I was originally looking for, as I'd mentioned, a ragtop stock patina type bug. This is more of a Cal look, Cal style, so he did remove the vent windows that sit up front. Not the biggest fan of that, but the rest of the car looks cool. It does have brushed aluminum door panels and a brushed aluminum dashboard, so that stock cool old VW appearance is going to be gone. But that is okay. This is looks more like a drag bug. It looks pretty slick. So I'll take some video and some pictures when we get there. That's it for now. So excited to get this thing home. and I'm really in love with it. It does have a few issues that I'm going to have to address, but overall the thing is just really a cool look. It's got this kind of metallic charcoal paint in a semi-gloss, or I guess you'd call it maybe even a matte finish. The previous owner did it himself, so it's an amateur spray, but it came out pretty well. A couple things that I think are cool, neat touches. It does have a little Herbie sticker on each side, which is kind of neat, and then of course the Wolfsburg emblem on each front fender, as well as on the hood. So it's a different look. It's kind of a slammed cowl style look, which I don't know. I'm give or take on it if it looks right, and this one looks right to me. It's a lot of fun. There's kind of the right side, a little hard to see with the book. Inside, kind of has a billet look to it. It's got these scat door. It's got a scat door and dash kit, so a little different look on the inside too. You can see there, real simple: speedometer, oil pressure gauge, fuel gauge. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. It's cool. And then it has these. These are probably pretty old. I'm guessing these are from the 80s. These are scat seat kit, front and rear. It looks decent, and they're actually really comfortable. So I'm not opposed to that. So just wanted to give you a quick walk around. Thanks for taking a watch. Taking a look-see. Oh, the other one thing I want to show you is, I guess, underneath. So first of all, here's a shot of how slammed or low this thing is. It sits really low. In fact, let me see if I can get that sumped. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go, under. I'm hoping you can see. That's the... I can't see, but I'm even filming. The sump's got maybe, I want to say 3-4 inches underneath. So it is very low. And then there's the underside. It is really clean. I'm not even sure if enough sunlight can get under there, but there's not a speck of rust. This, not the previous owner, but the one before him did a frame off pan restoration, or I'm sorry, body off pan restoration. So the pan is beautiful. I mean, it says perfect. It's spotless. I have pictures of the pan, just rolling pan with paint on it, in the documentation that the other guy gave me. So that's kind of cool. My main goal was clean car, clean body, and I can handle the mechanicals. So it does have the adjustable spring plates, and I don't even know if I can be able to see it. I don't know if you can see that. There's an Allen bolt right behind that tire. That can be used to adjust some of the rear height, and I think I'm going to have to do something because I'm scraping this thing every time I pull in and out of really anything. So the low look is cool, but you got to watch it. If you take off that oil pan, you have problems. So anyway, thanks for watching, and as I do more work and whatever to this car, I'm sure you'll hear more about it. Take care.